So again, some nice live shots, imagery, the text there, there and down there is basically referencing the rarities pages to tell you what each one was. Okay, so then we've got notes on the recording of the Frankfurt show, with some memorabilia related to that, and then notes on the recording of the Madison Square Gardens show. And then we come to the US tour and the set list and notes. But then we've got US tour, what does that say? Dates, sorry. So those are the US tour dates with ticket stubs and stuff. And then we've got fan recollections of the US shows. Different colour for each different comment. And then we've got a feature on the topographic balloon and where it was seen, and that was done with permission of the great man who did it. And then we've got a page of memorabilia. And then this is the introductory page to the bootleg section. So you can see that this is grown from the previous books. So this side I think is the CDs. So bootleg CDs, proper CDs that have been made of the Tales tour, and then those are the vinyl and more CDs, special CDs on that side. A bootleg dream, we called that. Okay, so then we did this sort of play about really with the imagery. So we did Tales of Daylight with the sun in the sky. Out of the dark depths of the oceans comes true enlightenment. Nous sommes du soleil, we are of the sun. And that obviously is from pictures from the programme. And then but that side starts dark, as you can see, and then fades to light, which then fades to the complete sunlight. And oh yes, and then at the top there more lyrics with some imagery to illustrate it. And then penultimate page, a kind of summary really, what it all meant, how it all went, and how special it all was. And then a credits page. So that was the book. I think we were up to 40 pages on the book now. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, where the bloody hell are the CDs? And we will get to them. Okay, and then we then did more posters. So that was Tales from the Rainbow. So those are all shots from the rainbow, except for that one, which, or those two, sorry, which were special in their own way. Topographic dreams. Mostly close-ups, and then the main one really What's that one? So I think we've got, was that 5 posters with this one? Okay, so the craft sheet this time, you'll note we've had one of these with each one, was used for this brilliant review from an Australian Sydney Sun. It's ear to ear brilliance. And I actually found some historic header for the Sun paper, which was many years before that was done, but I just thought that was a really, really nice looking thing. So we made that little card on the craft paper. Right, so we now come to the main part of the show, if you like. Just tip it up so we can get this out. So this was a 4-disc set, which seemed appropriate for Tales, 4 tracks, 4 sides of an album, so 4 CDs in the box set. So we did this hard 12 by 12 gatefold housing, and let's open it up and show you inside. So, first up, we had this nice white inner display, and this was the Tales and Topographic tour equipment, which I think looked really nice, and the sketch signed by John in '73, which ended up being part of the design of the sleeve. So we then did this kind of mini booklet really, which was something I'd already written in part about Tales. So the Art of Beauty, or Perfection, Art and Beauty it was called. So you get this book. So you've got general stuff, and then you've got running through the tracks themselves. We then did this kind of, this is text about the music that's on the discs themselves. Okay, and then a guy called Stephen Iliff was really keen to do a review of the album, his own review, and we liked what he wrote, so that was featured on those pages there, including there. And our feature continues there, talking about the music on the CDs. Those are the bonus notes, comments. And then this final feature here, Yes, Tales a Step Beyond, Tales is a Step Beyond, was another feature that we found that a journalist had written, a kind of an American journalist, I think, Northeast Ohio, The Scene Entertainment Weekly. So he wrote this really, really balanced and fair review of the album. So we used that, which continued to there, and then our concluding comments, and then you'll see the 4 discs are there. Okay, So the music itself, as I say, it's called Tales from Two Cities, and I'll just find the information on what we used and what we did with it. So basically we did a complete show and used the best parts of the Frankfurt and Madison Square Gardens recordings, audience recordings, all remastered, and then the bonus tracks, again it's in the booklet or in the book, which I will put on the end of this video, the sources that we use for the bonus tracks, but most of the tracks have been put on YouTube, so you can hear them there. Okay, so the bonus discs, which were discs 3 and 4, contain various other versions of the Tales tracks, plus other encores that they did, Starship Trooper and Heart of the Sunrise, and also 2 other versions of And You and I and Close to the Edge. It also includes the Rick Wakeman solo, which he did at the interval. Many of you may not know, but the Tales show was in 2 halves. You had the Close to the Edge section, and then they went off stage and then came back and played the whole of Topographic. Although some of Topographic ended up getting dropped as the tour went on. But during that interval, Rick Wakeman often stayed on stage and just played some classical music on keyboards. So I'll put all the sources at the end of this video so you can see them. But that was basically the CD housing that we did for this one. So basically what you can see is we've got the main book for the box, all the other paraphernalia, but we did a separate kind of book, if you like, to deal with the audio, similar to that little mini booklet that was on the 76 show. So at the bottom we did this, so we did a sort of cut out section and put another final booklet and get it to come out. And we left that to fill in the gap. And this was kind of extracts from the American tour program. It's such a beautiful thing. We just thought we'd put that on the outside. But inside we've got the text from the tour program. And we've also got text by Chris Welch, which he wrote at the time. And so basically that was the Chris Welch writings, and that was Tales according to Donald Lenkel in there. So again, bit of thought into how we'd lay that out, but a lot more writing to read, and we got all this stuff wondering how we could all include everything, and I know it's a bit over the top, but it's Tales, so what do you expect? I'll put those posters the other way around so they're evenly distributed. So as you can see, a heck of a lot of content. A lot of interesting things to explore, a lot of stuff to read, and really it's just a tribute, if you like, to the beautiful thing that was Tales. There's the welcome card again. There's the introductory sheet. So fasten those down, and then the Alan White tribute on top. So that was the box set, Tales from Two Cities. Okay, right. So thanks for watching, and see you for the next one.